Okay, try that out. Let's see if that did anything. I think YouTube is messing up. I don't even know if I'm live. I see one person in here. Uh, Let me see if I go back to my channel. I'm on my laptop. No, it says I'm live now. Uh, let's see. Yes, I am. Hey, Rocka, how you doing? Woo! Good to see you. Hey, Keynes Goings. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I was worried. I know Michael had some glitches and going on with his live stream earlier, and it seemed like I did too, trying to get on. I hadn't even planned on going on live. Hey, Vegas Stacker, good to see you. Good evening. Thanks for stopping by. I was actually going to go to bed early, and come to find out I can't do. I can't go to bed early. I just wanted to get up early. I had some things I wanted to attend to tomorrow, get things done. I wanted to get up like for 8, 9 o'clock instead of 9:30, 10:30. Hey, Michael Stacken, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. Again, Jeff Rubin. Woo! Yeah, Rock is number one. Jeff's number three. Woo! I haven't streamed inside my YouTube studio in a little while. I've been doing the outside thing. Uh, Everything seems like it's normal in here, I guess. I do have my phone situated on my stand that's right on my laptop. I don't got my tripod out here. I got that out in the fifth wheel. But hey, Amy Harold, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Vegas Stackers number three. He's got the third crown. Oh, let me see. I forgot to turn something on. I think. Oh, my clock. Why isn't my clock on? Oh, I don't know why my clock isn't on. No, oh my light. That's a operated thing. You're tired, but okay. Yeah, me too. I'm a little tired, but I guess I toss and turn. I don't know. It's random. It resets every live stream. The crowns. It all depends on your chat and what you type, but sometimes it doesn't make any sense because I've been in other streams like Michael Stacken's stream, and it's like I'll be in there not first but second, and I'll have like second place, and I'll be chatting up a storm and everything. Then all of a sudden, after about 10, 15 minutes after I've chatted like 20 different times, somebody will come in and they'll chat 2 or 3 times, and all of a sudden they take into first place. I don't know. It's glitchy. It's glitchy, but it's something more to talk about, I guess. It didn't show up on your live streams. Hmm. I don't know. Were you using? No. Well, Michael was using Streamyard as well. It showed up on his, and it shows up on regular YouTube Studio. I wonder if it could be because you're using Restream, possibly. Maybe that'd have something to do with it. Vegas. I'm not 100% sure. Hi, Taylor Roberts. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Ah, yeah, the crown things. I've seen the crown thing months ago on other people's channels. I don't fully understand it yet. Michael seemed to have been getting that about a week and a half ago, maybe close to 2 weeks ago. And I think when I first live streamed, maybe, I don't know, about a week ago, I had the crowns as well. I thought it might have had something to do with maybe achieving the monumentation, the lower level, not the 4,000 level. Because I'm not that far away. I think another 400 watch hours, and I'll get the smaller monumentation. I'm not too far away from that. And then 4,000 is right around the corner with 1,000 subs. Yeah, exactly. I think you're right, Vegas Decker. I think it's a way that YouTube just gets you to get more involved in the chat. And it works. It seems to. I know that they got me hook, line, and sinker. Like bait the hook. Woo! He ain't in here, by the way. He gets beat the hook, goes on Michael's live stream quite often. I think I've seen him in mine once or twice. Uh, yeah, I got a lot of stuff here on my desk I'm looking at. I haven't looked at a lot of the things on here in a while. It's so nice outside. Yeah. Um, I'm trying to think because I could be mistaken. I would have to wait until I go on somebody else's live as well because there is a way how you do get points, but not with these crowns. There is people that are monetized, I believe, and by you chatting, there is a way how you earn points where you can use certain emojis and use those points for emojis, a special emoji. Yeah, that's an idea. That's an idea, Vegas. Yeah, that's a very good idea. We probably won't do it tonight, but yeah, that's an awesome idea. I do know. Let me see. I can actually on my laptop. I can view this better. Yeah, Raka Moss. Of course, she's got 75 XP for first place crown. Vegas Stacker has 75 points for second place. Jeff Rubin has 75 XP for third. Then there's Michael Stacken trailing right behind. And then Amy Harold in fifth. Let's see. Under top fans. Cindy, how you doing, Cindy? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Always good to see you, Cindy. As well as all you others. Vegas, it's always very awesome to see you stopping in. I know you're probably working tonight. You work the late night shift. Same as Rakamas. It's always very awesome to see you in here. Same with you, Jeff Rubin. I appreciate you, brother. My brothers and my sisters. Yeah, I gotta go grab my Pepsi in the other room. For those, oh man, for those of you that I know, Rock had seen it. I still got my old phone. Look at that cracked up thing I was looking through. There it is. There's a good shot of it. I gotta be careful. I can get a face reveal here. Can you imagine looking through something like that? I'd only had that thing a year. The phone I'm streaming from is the same exact phone. It gives really awesome pictures. I love how you can zoom in and you can look at it pretty good. I got to go grab my silver out there. I got my buffaloes out in the refrigerator, and they're on top of the. I was bringing them outside in case Jackknife would show up. Just give me a second, guys. Uh, I got some more stuff in for Mrs. T-Bird. I got my. I'll show you these real quick. She got me some T-Bird sneakers, Phoenix sneakers, and one but two. Oh, gee. And this came in just today. Another pair of swim trunks, Phoenix swim trunks. She bought me a whole wardrobe, man. Them just came in today, and they're really I don't know what kind of material it's made out of, but it's super soft. This is just like a flame shirt. I love that shirt. That's wicked. That's awesome. Doesn't have they don't have Phoenix on them. They're just flames. But give me a moment. Yes, we will be. I will enjoy the evening. I did want to get up early, but I think I'm going to go after I get done the live stream. I'm going to go jump in my pool. The pool water was fantastic. Put my puppy dogs out. I felt the water, and wham, was it awesome. Yeah, I'm going to go for a little swim, but bear with me for a second. I got to get my buffaloes that are out on top of the refrigerator. I'm going to grab my drink. I'll be right back. Yeah, I can't be caught without my silver buffaloes to jingle just in case my buddy Jackknife shows up. I gotta have that here for him. And it was really awesome to see Dandy Dave Raka. Uh, I know we all go back way back in another channel we all used to frequent together. But it's awesome to see Dandy Dave out there, Michael stream. He pops out in my stream every once in a while. He seems like he's a heck of a nice guy. Grab you a Coke. I don't have any Coke. No, I would. I got that dollar of yours that that I found at McDonald's, the one that you lost. Finders keepers. You want it? Come on and get it. If you want it, come and get it. Yeah, Pepsi. Yeah, I haven't. This is my um, third Pepsi in maybe a week. I used to drink about one a day. I'm trying to drink more water, trying to be a little more healthier, I guess. I don't know. I used to drink like about 5 or 6 of these a day. Easy. These are the 16.9 ounces. I used to, I mean, this is back a few years ago, but I used to drink about 5 or 6 of those a day. No, I did. I read that comment about the Coke. I can't. I don't have any Coke in my refrigerator. I got Pepsi. Might have been a different one. What else? No, I seen that. I read your chat, Jeff. That's the one maybe I missed past out. Let me scroll back a little bit here. My mouse ain't working. Dang it. Let me make sure. I'll scroll back. No. Okay, you'll wait right here. No, I seen everything you put down. Jeff, you put your water bottles in the freezer and I sip on them as they melt. Yeah, I'm not a big water person. I should be. I try to drink at least a couple of bottles of water a day. I bring at least 2 to work, and I drink. I bring these other vitamin waters that are zero sugar. 'Cause I try to stay away from the sugar because I'm just I eat and drink way too much sugar. That's got to put a lot of stress on your kidneys and everything else. No comment about the dollar. Oh, oh, is that you're talking about the comment? Did I not comment back on the dollar? I mean, on the comment that you put? I'll have to go look. I'll have to go look at that. Or did you comment something about the dollar here? The one that I found at McDonald's. That was pretty wicked, though. Let me go back. How far do I got to go back inside this stream? Mm, I'm going back as far as I can go. You must be talking about the comment on my video of McDonald's. I can't see it. Hmm. If you're talking about the on that video of McDonald's where I found it, I'll go back and I'll look at it if that's what you're talking about. And maybe I didn't get back to that. But yeah, you were saying something about that was your dollar that you had lost it. I do remember that. But that was kind of funny. I went through, I placed an order through my app on my phone, and I had, yeah, I love my coffee as well. But that also dehydrates you. I usually have a big thermos of coffee every day. I'll go back. I was just making a joke. Oh, you were just making a joke about how the dollar you found at McDonald's. Yeah, and I commented that it was yours. Yeah. Hey, Artistry, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, when I went through the drive-through, I had placed an order on my app on my phone, and I went and picked it up. And I gave him the code, and as soon as I drove through the area where you placed your order, I seen a bill laying on the curb off to the side, just to the side of the curb. But to me, it looked like it was a 5 or a 10. It didn't look like a one. Well, I stopped my car and opened the door, and I shook my phone because if you do like a little twist to the phone, it'll automatically pop up my photo thing there where you take pictures with and videos. And I said I might as well take a quick video of this. And then when I got close to it, I seen it was $1. But hey, I'd rather find $1 bill like that every day other than finding pennies and stuff at the coin store. And I've got quite the little collection already. I keep adding to that bag. I keep adding to that bag. I'm probably up to, I don't know, got to be about $4 or $5 in there, anyways. But I try to throw all my change in the bag. I think it was like $28 I found last year from June until the end of 2024. That's pretty good up my area, and it's hard to believe that other people don't have nearly as much luck as I do. I don't know. I guess people just ain't checking them in my area. I know right here in my hometown there is somebody that does frequent it quite a bit, and I actually works at the same place as I do, but he works first shift. So a lot of times when he gets done, I mean, well, by the time I get leave my work and get to my hometown where that store is, it's closed anyway. So I usually stop at the one not too far away from the town that I work in, and I'm usually really lucky at that one. There's always change in there, like 8 times out of 10. It's I don't know. It's the thrill of the hunt for me. That one little golf thing. I'm still trying to figure out what that was. I didn't put that in the bag. Hold on, I gotta hold out the background. It's something to do with a golf token or something. I got a picture on both sides of somebody swinging a club. I only know it to be something to do with golf and a token. I don't know. Liberty Bleeds had said something about I can't even get this dang thing to focus. I'm trying to reach over my laptop. Now, come on. Right. Let me do this. Zoom in on it. Now, if I can only hold it still. It's a little rusty on one side. It's not silver. Yeah, I couldn't find any date on it. I'm gonna do a picture of it and do a Google search. Maybe I'll do that and figure out what it is. Yeah, every penny counts. Yeah, I think I'll take the $28 and whatever I have here. Maybe I'll go to that local, my local antique variety mall. I'll probably buy another maple maple round like that. I'll buy another one of those. They usually got a lot of different coins there. They got like 3 or 4 different ones in my area. I don't have any local coin shops. I guess. No, it's not Mexico. I don't think it is. It's not beyond the realm of possibility, though, Amy. Uh, it's like a little coin. It's just a little coin. There's no date on it. And it just shows a pic. Somebody like standing on a golf mound, swinging a golf club on both sides. The same exact picture. Yeah, it is a golfer. It is a golfer. I'll show it again. I guess I'd have to do the double turn. I wish Broke Stacker would come in here. I hope he does. I get to show him my finger. Oh boy, look at that! It's halfway up there. A lot of you know what that is from my acid testing. I gotta wait to have that thing grow out of my fingernail. Oh man, batting cages? Hmm. I don't know, Raka. I got my magnifying glass in here. I was told by Liberty Bleeds it's a golf something. I don't think it's batting. He's swinging a golf club. Yeah, it is. It is. It is a. Let me zoom back into it. I'll try to hold my hand in the back of the phone. Try to get you guys a really good close up of it. Come on. There, if I can hold my arm still. Yeah, see, he's got a golf club. Now, if I can zoom into it without shaking. can't see any lettering or anything on it. But that was in the coin store. I don't know. Never ever have I ever seen anything like that. But I'm not a golfer either, so maybe some of the people that play golf would know. Hi, Sudha Gupta. How you doing? Hey, Rob Mose. How you doing? Oh, just sitting here and have a little conversation, I guess. Uh, Trying to pass some time away. Dandy Dave, there he is. I was talking a little earlier in the stream and how glad I was to see you pop into my streams every once in a while and see out there Michael Stackings, Dandy Dave. It's really awesome to see you every once in a while. Pop in here and say hi and hello. Vintage silver toned. Vintage silver tone golf token. Yeah, it's some type of a golf token. There's let me grab a magnet because I don't think it's not silver. I haven't done any tests on it, but it looks like there's some rust on it. I'm pretty sure that it's metallic. I got I got magnets out in my refrigerator. I'll go grab one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I already know. Yeah, it is. It's definitely not silver. Here's a little tiny magnet. It's a little one I got from one of my a little generator I have, a little generator motor that I tore apart. Boop. I save magnets too. Don't ask me why. Yeah, it sticks right to it. No, it was just something unique. That's a majestic sound. Oh, what the silver? I'm sorry. You probably talking about the silver. Yeah, I keep five buffaloes. I keep five of my buffaloes handy. They're getting toned. They stay out. They're not in their capsules like I got other ones. I got other ones that are in plastic capsules with other Year of the Dragon rounds and everything else. Standing Liberties, Sitting Liberties, Morgans, American Eagles. But these ones I specifically keep out just to jingle around. You got it from Google Photos. Nice. Ball marker featuring a swinger golf design. Yeah. So they do, Cindy, must have those particular same type of things in vintage silver then. But that one, obviously, the one that I have is not silver. It sticks right to a magnet. It's definitely metal. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do is do a Google search on it, like I was saying, but I can't do it right now. I'm kind of curious. I got all these rolls. I wish I didn't have I don't have my tripod in here. Like I said, I've got this laptop stand that my laptop sits on right over here, and I got my tripod out in my fifth wheel. Like I said, Mrs. T-Bird was going to be a little while. She was going to be a little while, so I asked her if she was going to be ready because I was going to go out in the pool with her, go for a quick swim, and I wanted to get up early. There were some things I wanted to tend to and do, and she said she was going to be an hour or so, and I tried laying down and probably going to sleep, and there was no way that was happening. It's very difficult to break old habits of going to bed 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and try to go to bed at midnight. So, but I've been notoriously getting up probably like around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Yeah, if they're in capsules, I can't play with them. I like to play with them. I just, you got it. What's the word, Rosbabo? Bird's the word. A swim always makes me sleepy. Really? That's different, Raka. A swim Hey, Renee, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Uh, when I jump in the pool, it tends to wake me up. So your buffalo's a little fidget toy. Yeah, it's like a little fidget toy. You have a tube of walkers and Benjis. Only worth nearly melt value. Ooh. Yeah, I have a tube of BU Benjis. I forget the year of them. I've shown them maybe once or twice on my live streams. Um, I try not to handle them. I'm trying to think what year they were. I don't remember. I don't remember. I got a two of benchies. Hmm. I'd have to go out in my safe and go get them. But that's in the other room. Good to see you, anyways, Raz Bobble. Always good to see you, Raz Bobble, as well as everybody else. Amy Harold, Renee, Renee and me. Say it right, T Bird. Renee and me. My apologies. And always good to see you. Like I said, Cindy, I think I said that earlier. Uh, I kind of almost want to have a cup of coffee. I'm hankering for a cup of coffee. Rack, I think it was you earlier saying you like your coffee, or maybe it was, I think it was Amy Harold. Amy Harold, I'd love to have a coffee. Mrs. T-Bird's having I made her a nice coffee just a little while ago before I started the live stream. Before I jumped back into Michael's, I said, I might as well go back into Michael's. And then he said he was going to hop out. And I'm like, no, what am I going to do? And he was talking about, well, T-Bird's going to start a live. Okay, all right. I'll do a live. And so I haven't been out here in a while. I've still got everything all out here, like my geodes. I've shown them before. I think it was Cindy last time that was telling me what that is. I keep forgetting the name of that. I love that thing. It's a fossil. I bought it. I didn't find it. It was actually nanomite. Nanomite? No, I don't know. Yeah, I am. I might do some this weekend. I haven't done any porn in a while. It's been a little while. I want to make. Of course, Rackamouse got so little T bear T bird pour, and I wanted to make a brother or a sister of the same bear in copper, and I wanted to also do it and use some of my silver shot in it, and then make one out of silver. So I think this weekend I'll probably do that because I'm getting a little stir crazy. I haven't did any pouring in wow 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna turn on the 2 auto furnace and get the nanomite. Yeah, I have problems pronouncing certain words, but Racka's got it. And night. I know I'm tired. I'm getting a little silly, but yeah, Rasbubble, it won't be Saturday this week. No, maybe it will be. I gotta go. I don't know what it is with my company. They got all this work they want us to do, and they don't care about the overtime. And then they make mandatory Saturdays for. They did it for this weekend and next weekend. They just told us that this Monday. This Monday. Well, I didn't hear about it till Tuesday, but they told first shift. And by rights, I think they're supposed to give us a week's notice. You like stones? You like crystal quartz, stoned stones. Yeah, I do too, Raka. I think you've seen some of them before, but I love geodes. I love geodes. I've got one of these geodes has got some crucicola on it. That green that you're seeing is crucicola. These are ones that I've bought. This one right here, I had actually bought it, but it was a hole, and I had to bust it. And I got the nanomite, you know what it is, and I got this other piece. I forget the name of that one, but I got multiple different types of rocks and stones and crystals. I love crystals and any types of rocks. I've always collected them. 48-hour notice? Really? I thought they had to give more than 48-hour notice for mandatory overtime. How close are you? Retirement? Not very far. Um, uh, I can start drawing off my 401k if I wanted to in another 4 months at 59 and a half to be retired and start drawing Social Security. Um, I've got to work. Let me see where we July. 2 years, 10 months, one day, and 8 out. No, and yeah, in one day. But about 3 years. In 3 years, I can retire and start drawing Social Security. And then I can have my Social Security. I'll have my pension, and I also have my 401k. Twice as hard. You don't have to do any overtime. I don't have to. I don't want to do any overtime, Jeff. That's the problem. They're making it mandatory. Now they're not. I got this week to work and then next week to work. Then the week after that, I have a vacation week with Mrs. T-Bird. So Saturday is we are planning on leaving Friday, and that week I won't be on, and I won't be probably YouTubing, doing anything because me and Mrs. T-Bird are leaving, and we're going on a little thing, and we're me and her time. I'm ever around the property that has my mini geode stones. Yeah, that's nice, Renee and me. A rock band. Yeah, I have found one geode before in the past in the wild. They're very hard to come by, I believe. But yeah, Amy. Anyways, 3 years and I'll be retired. I can't wait, but I don't want to wish the years away. But yeah, this weekend I'll go out and I'll probably pour that another T-Bear bar. I don't have my magnifying glass in here. I don't even. The lights ain't even on. Like I said, I haven't even hardly been in here. Let me turn this light on so I can see. Let me just. Oh, I just emptied that. Look at that. You guys see that? I just emptied this penny roll. I have a whole mess of them over here that I still haven't opened that I've been wanting to look at. I just opened that and dumped it out. And look what I see. Nope. Widest orientation. Look at that. You guys can see that? There's a dime in a penny roll. Eh, get a dime in a penny roll. I've had the pennies there for months. I hadn't opened them. Yeah, the work choice is hard. They'll let you. I don't want to work any overtime though. I want to just go in, do my 40 hours. I don't know if there's any wheat pennies in there. I don't have my magnifying glass. And I know I found I opened one of these rolls and I found a 1910 on my last one of my live streams. Uh, it's a Canadian. I really want to. I don't like getting into this because I kind of lose sight of the chat. I don't see any. That was a dime. Huh, I made out in that penny roll. I do that all day long. Yeah, I'll look at those after I take the copper out of them. I don't see any wheat pennies in there. It goes quick. I was saying, yeah, you're at that age, Danny D. Yeah, I bet it does go by. I was trying to say, which I jumped around a little bit. I don't want to wish the time away because I already know how quick it goes by when you're looking back at it. It the time really flies. You look back and like, where did it go? Like, where did the time go? And you just don't know. Oh, there's a wheat penny. I don't know what year it is. There's a wheat penny. You kind of look at these real quick. I don't have the greatest eyesight. I gotta. There was one good thing I found out today. The company that we used to get our eyeglasses through now takes our insurance again, and I gotta get my new script and have some new glasses made up. Yeah, there's only one. I might have to go grab my magnifying glass out in the other room. Well, but I'll be able to see a little bit better, anyways. I don't know the year of that one. I can see it through my. I'm way off to the side of my phone. It looks like a 1917. It's a nice little find. Pretty worn out, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll set that right over there. Yeah, it is 1917. Let me go. Let me go in the other room. Grab my. Oh, let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm in the other room. I'm in the other room. I was. I had my magnifying glass because I had some other stuff I wanted to grab too. Because when I'm not on YouTube and I'm just puttering around, and I know Jeff is gonna like me saying that, puttering around. We're not talking golf, just tinkering around. I like to take breakers apart. I have a lot of breakers, a lot of them, and I like to salvage them and take the copper out of them and whatnot. Let me zoom you guys back out. Are you guys zoomed in or zoomed out? There we go. But I've been starting to collect. I know during some of my live streams I had outside. Yeah, I did. Thank you, Dave. Um, Before, when I used to scrap the breakers, I used to throw all my brass away. I've been starting to collect the brass and keeping it. Because brass is, it's partly copper. Now it's different. It melts much different. It pours like molasses when you're doing pouring. But I plan on doing it, and I have some brass. So I take a lot of these old medicine bottles, and I put the stuff in there. When I get them full, I throw them inside of a little box, and the motors and other thing, and the breakers. Sometimes some of the breakers they got copper pieces in them, and that's all for just copper, copper salvage. Small pieces that I take. There's probably an ounce and a half, maybe 2 ounces in there. Not that I need any more copper, but I'm not going to throw it away. I just take it, and when I got the 2 auto furnace going, I'm making a copper pour. I'll do that, but I don't have my scale. My scale is out there. He just goes, yeah, yeah, yeah. But here's some of the silver breakers that I got off from that. I think I'm getting close to like a half an ounce of silver contacts. You can see you can see in that one actually got some blue on it. Some toning from it being used or whatever. These are all 95 to 97% silver, and they've got other metals that are in them, which I'm gonna use acid to melt those down into a liquid form and dissolve it into a liquid form and separate them and take all the heavy metals out and the bad metals, and then I'll purify it, make it into silver shot. Yeah, you like that 750, eh? Yeah, I poured that. It's one of my heaviest bars. I forget how many. It's over a pound. Yeah. It's that 2017. I never finished looking through the pennies here. Make sure there wasn't any more Wheaties. I had to grab my magnifying glass. I collect and save all my Wheaties. Get that 2017. Oops. Copper piece fell out of that vial. I'd have to get my wheat thing and remeasure it. I forgot what it was, but I'm pretty sure I did a video on that. Yeah, it didn't come out perfect. I used Cartier kind of knew what I used with it, but I took quite a few hours to do that because it wasn't easy. I had to take the kinetic play sand because it kept falling apart and put it in the freezer. I used candles that you would buy at the store to get it in there, and then to pull the candles out. All those I tried using baby powder. I tried using cornstarch. I tried using all different types of stuff to put on it and put it in there, but everything I used on the candles would stick to it and it would make it really messy. And then like even the outside edges was difficult. I had to use a little stencil tool to reform in the play sand all that stuff, and then I had to kind of connect it together. But when I poured that, if you watch that video, it's out there. I was a very skeptical because that was a pretty hefty pour, big pour. That was a lot of metal to pour, and I pulled it off like it was nothing. I pulled it off like it was nothing. Yes, it is. Thank you, Rena and me. Let me get my scale. That's out here in the other room. Like I said, a few days ago when I was taking that stuff apart, my breakers and stuff, I had my magnifying glass out there, and I had my scale out there in the kitchen, and that's where a lot some of my stuff is. So I guess bringing it back in here. Let's get that. Let's just just for the heck of it, let's weigh that. See what that weighs. Yeah, I'll put that wheat penny there so I can get that afterwards. Yeah, and I know. If Cartier was here to say that this because it's on a pad, it ain't gonna work very well. Right now I'm on ounces. Yeah, I'm on ounces. I think you guys can probably see that. You probably can't see this on ounces, but let's weigh this. Woo! No, you can't see that. Move it over a little bit. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can't. Yeah, that's 21.68 21.68 ounces. It's at zero. It's on regular ounces. Don't need to be on Troy. 21.68. That's wow. Yeah. 4, 5, 1 pound, almost 1 pound, 6 ounces of copper. That's pretty hefty. You can use it as a paperweight. Yeah. Yeah, I can. Yes, thank you so much, Cindy. I certainly will. You have a great day as well. Thank you so much for stopping in. Oh, zoomed into there. I'm going to open maybe another roll of pennies. Another roll. Maybe you guys want to see the roll being opened. Then, oh, yeah, I still got Santa Claus out here. What the heck, Jeff? Why do I still got Santa Claus mat down? I need to do something about that. Yes, looking, I can see coppers. That's a copper. I'm, I first looked through them. I just looked for wheatback pennies. I just couldn't believe I poured that out, and you guys didn't see me pour it out right on camera like this, but I was on this live stream and there was a dime in there. Yeah, that dime. Oops. Orient is locked. Rotate device back. Yeah, there's a dime in there. I don't know what happens when that. It's. I get a message on my phone if I over orientate, rotate my phone. A few coppers. No wheatback pennies in that one. Graduated high school in 1975. Yeah, I graduated high school in 1984. Yeah, in 84. It don't. It's funny how it only seems like maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, but it's much more than that. Much more than that. No copper. There's a lot of zinc pennies in here, that's for sure. I haven't been to the bank in a month. A month to pick up any quarter. I still got a couple quarter rolls over there and other penny rolls that I not sure what I should do with. I asked. I got a whole mess of them when I went to the bank the last time, and I got a whole mess of pennies that were rolled, and they're all. I'm trying to think of what the date was. I opened one of them, and they were all the same exact date, so all the rest have got to be the same thing because each and every one of these are 2016. Yeah, 2016s and 2016 Ds. Now it's funny because they're not a bankroll; they're rolled by Loomis. But I'd opened one of them, and every one of these that are here in my hand all say 2016 or 2016D. They're zinc. I could almost care less because they're zinc. I wish they were copper, but I'm just wondering if I should maybe keep them and not open them. I know there's no sense in me opening these because I know they're all zinc. But it's just point being, I opened one, and every single one of them was a 2016. So I just left them alone. I don't know. I'll probably just bring them back to the bank. I don't really think they'll ever be really worth that much because there's so many of them made. If you stop selling your braces, you don't get any older. You're only as old as you feel, Jeff. And I feel like I'm 45. Well, okay, I lied. I feel like I'm 48. And mentally, I'm a lot younger than that. Maybe like 35. Try to stay young at heart and young at mind. One pound 9 ounces. Hmm. Well, I've only got three more rolls over here. Three more rolls of pennies that I hadn't opened up other than those 2016s. What do you think I had to do, Jeff? 2016s. Those I got two, four, six, eight. I got 10 rolls of them. 2016s and 2016 Ds. What do you, any of you, tell me what you guys think I ought to do. Just take them back to the bank. I'm not going to keep zinc pennies. I don't like zinc pennies. I just I don't like them. And there's so many of them made. I don't think it's really worth holding on to them. There's not really any value in them. I mean, that's I can tell you right now that's zinc. That's zinc, zinc, zinc. That's a copper. It's not a weedy, but it's a copper. I can almost tell by looking at them. I usually do this a lot. Well, that's a copper. I know it's a copper. I can't. I don't know the date, but it's hard for me to see it unless I use a magnifying glass. 1981. There's 1974 copper. There's another copper, 1975. But I don't see. I think I'm going to run out of luck here. No wheat back pennies in them ones. Well, I know you guys ain't seen the dates. I'm sorry. You get excited when you find silver? Yeah, I do as well. Did you see that video I ever put down on the Coinstar where I found that Mercury? It was the very first Mercury dime I found. I found some silver rosies before, but never. I've only found one Mercury at the Coinstar. Um, uh, the one roll that I didn't even look. Is that silver? I didn't even look at that. 1995. No, I didn't think it was, but I never even checked it. Would that be something if it was a silver dime in there? No, no silver dime. Let's see. Two more rolls to go. You get $4 a piece for them. You're gonna? Is that an offer, Jeff? $4. I'll send it to you for $4 a piece. I might be able to. I was only joking, Jeff. Don't take me serious. But if you wanted them, I would send them down to you if you want them. If you wanted to pay me for shipping, like I said, they're pristine. I don't foresee them ever really. If they were older, like say if they were 1962s or something like that, yeah, I would keep them. But they're all that end. That there's no ender. It's just the reverse ender and each one of those ones. So I don't know about those. But let me see if I can't show it to you real quick. I don't think you can see the date on that one. But they're all, I took my magnifying glass to them and they're all 2016s. Yeah. That one's a regular 2016. Uh, but it just funny that I got him. Yeah, I might be able to show you this one. I can zoom in on it where you can actually see it without me peeling anything back. But what do you guys think? Come on, focus in. It's a 2016D on that one, but they're all the same. Yeah, you can see the D on there just off to the side here. But they're all, I don't know. I just don't know whether to keep them or just take them back to the bank the way they are. Because usually when the zinc pennies I roll back up and I just take everything back to the bank, I probably have about $300 worth of quarters, dimes, and pennies that I'm about ready to bring back. And that's why I kind of wanted to go through these real quick and take out whatever pennies that I want, the coppers, and roll them all up and bring all my quarters, dimes, and nickels and pennies back to get, just to get rid of them because they're just kicking around doing me no good. At the last, yeah, that's going to be the last roll of pennies. And I've got a mess of pennies that I haven't re-rolled back up yet. Once I look through here, there's a 77. I got my good old trusty magnifying glass. I'm old. Leave me alone. 1960D. 1985D. No, think 71. There's a copper. I don't know the year of it. 77D. Is that a weedy? No. 1962D. 1962. No, no more wheatbacks. I got a 2017, and it wasn't that long ago when I opened up one of the other rolls. I had a 2000, or sorry, 1910, and I had 1917 that I found that I think I just put right here. Yeah, 1917. Yeah, I have this. It's a Betsy Coleman roll of quarters. They have known errors on them. This is another not bank roll. I don't even know if they have original bank rolls anymore, but this is from Luminous. It's a 2023 P, and they're noted for errors. I got a whole roll of those. They're worth about $30. I've got that. I don't intend on opening that. I just intend on keeping it. But I do have a 1958D unopened roll of dimes that I've got, and 1958D and a 1962D, I believe it is. Hmm. Of older coins. Yeah, yeah. The other older coins that I got, Jeff, the dimes, 1958. They got enders. You can see the dates on them. They're original rolls of dimes from the Bank of Cleveland out of Ohio. Um, I got like I said, it's a 1958D and a 1962D, I believe it is. That are original, never opened. I don't think I left them out here. Um, Let me clean these pennies up off from the table, and I'll throw this down. Where did I put it? Right here. This is a roll that I got some time ago, and that was a sort of a unique roll. Let me get these pennies out of here so I got some room. Oh, what did I do here? Where can I put these? Where can I put these? I need to go in there. I'll use my sticker mule baggie to put them in. And I can open that other roll. I picked this up, I think probably like about 6 months ago, and I left it on my desk. It was a real unique coin roll that I had gotten from the bank. They're all copper. There's no zinc in them at all. Um, if I remember correctly, the dates are like in the 60s. I think the 60s. There was no wheatback pennies in them. Not that I remember. I don't know if I ever even. Oops, I got to take that dime out of there. I'll throw that dime in there. But let me open that up and share that with you guys. A few pennies made it to the floor. Oh, there you go. There it is. Okay, let me throw that up here for the moment. Oh, this one. There we go. Let me. Woo! My new coasters that came in. You guys seen them? They're my old coasters. I don't got very many of those. Oh, you know what? I don't think Michael Stacken's still in here. I know he had stopped in here. I'll have to wait the next time Michael Stacken gets out on my live to talk to him and tell him about it. Something I got to tell him. Let me get that out of here. But yeah, this roll was a very unique roll, and I've left it on my desk. It's been on my desk for 4 or 5 months. I got to get rid of this Christmas theme too. I got to get rid of it. I got to pack it away. I can zoom in on it. Look at these pennies. I had never opened a roll of pennies and seen them look like that. Never. But there's not a single zinc in here. And like I said, it's I can show them to you, but they're okay. There's a 74, there's a 68, there's a 76. They're all like 70s and 60s. I said 60s, but they're 70s. Between say 60 something and 76. I don't know the oldest one that I've seen, but I see 70. But every single one of them is. I mean, how did that get in there? I've never pulled a roll like that from a bank. Oops. 68D, I think. Or is that an S? I can't tell. '74 or '75. I can't see it. But they're all copper. There's nothing really special about them. But what was that one? 76D, I think, or 75D. But they seem like they've got like a little bit of somewhat of a toning on them. Not that there's makes it anything. There's a 69. Is that a D or an S? I'm gonna have to look at that in my microscope. No, that's no mint mark. It looked like there was, but there's not. Because there's a 1969 D or S that has doubling. I have one. Here's a 72. Oops. But when I first had opened it and I was looking at it, it just the colors struck me as soon as I opened it because I was just looking for wheatback pennies. But they're all from the 60s and 70s. Nothing even in the 80s. $10. Hmm. Yeah, I have a few that are unopened. I don't know. Maybe I'll hold on to them for a few years, Jeff. I don't know. They're like I said, 2016, the pennies and these, and I mean, if I keep them in there, the enders, of course, are going to be a little. Are you all done, Mrs. T Bird? A half hour more. Are you going to go in the pool with me if you're going to go swimming with me if I go out into the pool? Are you going to go swimming with me and if I go out in the pool? Huh? Maybe. She's filling up her iced coffee. Last Christmas in July. All right, Jeff. I'm sorry. You may be referring to something else, but the mat is going. The mat's going. Okay. Yeah. First Christmas in July. Hold on. Ah, let's see. What do I got underneath here? The mat's going. I got to get rid of it. I got to get rid of it. Hold on. Oh, it's going. Gone. I don't even know. I got too much copper on here, Jeff. I made a mess. Too bad I couldn't do that little quick thing where they do they pull the. That's my W. Here's my W. I found in a quarter roll. This is $25, $25 quarter right there. Man, that's heavy. Whoa. Holy cow. Wow. I guess I do got some copper on here, don't I? Man, I can't even pull that away. No. No, it's all going. I'm done with Christmas. Christmas in July. It's only in Australia. You'll be able to see the real table, the real cherry table. If I don't get all the copper off, cover it all with copper. Okay, I'll throw all this other stuff over here. The bars over here. I'll reorganize all that later. Take the silver off here, the pennies, T-bird, the bottle cap. That can go. That can go. No Christmas in July. Not for me. Trains gotta go. This is long time coming. Long time coming. It should have been gone by Easter. Easter should have been gone. And what do I got underneath here? I forgot I had that. Oh, I found a silver dime under there. There it goes. What is that? Okay, I know what that is. Okay, that's something else. Okay. Now, what is this? I had stuff buried underneath there. I don't even know what that is. I'll have to stick that over there. There. Look at the finish on the table. Yeah. Look at the finish. That's a zinc penny. That's what a zinc penny makes. It's hardwood cherry. I wish Deneen was here to see the hardwood cherry. This hasn't even been polished in years. You got hardwood cherry table. There ain't no bust in this table. She kept saying that he wants to be here when it collapses. It is not going to collapse. It's good for another 250, 350. It's been tested with 250 pounds plus me at $1.75, and I'm talking 175 pounds. So what's 250 plus 175? I put 250 pounds worth of weight on top of here. Then I stood on top of here. So that's how much, and it still stood strong. But yeah, I got that. I forget where. I think I got it through Sticker Mule. It's a poster just of my Phoenix. I forgot I had that underneath there. I think I got that throughout my garage. I don't know where to put it now. I'll stick it back here. And I also had a silver dime underneath there. Hope you guys can't see it. I don't know why that was stuffed underneath there. Hmm. It's a Canadian. 1901, I think. 10-cent Canadian. It must have somehow got snuck underneath my. Wonder what else I can find underneath there. Yeah, 1901. 10 cents Canadian. And Jackknife never came here. Maybe because I didn't jingle my silver. I'll jingle it one more time for Jackknife just in case. Yeah, I probably will scratch it. No, she ain't gonna get mad. This is my table. No, it's our table. I bought this from a good friend way back in the day. Uh, a good female friend that I knew that was moving, and actually, I lied. I'm sorry and I apologize. I didn't buy it from her. She gave it to me. She was moving and she had this cherry table. And when we used to go over and visit her, to come with all with one, two, three, four, five, six cherry solid cherry chairs. Um, you can see one of them back there, the top part. She gave them to me. She said, "You like that table?" I said, "Yeah, I do like it. How much you want for it?" She goes, "Just come and get it and take it." Jackknife, he is here. It works. It's real. This peanut is real. It does work. Jackknife, good to see you, brother. Let's go, he says. I wonder how long he has been lurking, waiting for me to jingle my silver, or if it really worked. Oh, man, that's hysterical. But yeah, hardwood cherry, solid table. He's got two leaves. I've only got one leaf in it right now. Yeah, one leaf is in it. I got two leaves, so it can get wider than this. Right now, it's about 8 feet. But it's a huge, huge table. And it's solid. Solid as a rock. Now I'm jingling my silver again. Yeah. Mitchy Stacker says, "Oh my God, there's a table." That's almost like a face reveal, isn't it, Fishy? Good to see you, brother. Glad to see you stopped in. Yeah, I had to. Jack, not Jack, Jeff was razzing me. He was talking about Christmas in July, and I think he was referring to my table, my Christmas cloth that I had on there, and I just no, it has to go. I've been wanting to get rid of it for a long time. I still got one more to go back there in the very background. The backdrop on the just below the fireplace, but I can't take that down as easy. But yeah, I have to go with another scheme, and I'm gonna have to be careful because I don't. Almost 22 ounces of 750 solid copper. I can do what I want with it. Have a good night, Jeff. You taking off? Gotta kick the dog. Gee, and beat the kids. Man, we know you're lying. Why you gotta lie like that? Lie like a rug. See you later, brother. Good to see you. Have a good night. You can put your scale directly on that. Yes, I can. And I'll show it again. And it was Jackknife that told me about that. And how much was this? 21.68 ounces, Raka? Boss, is that what we had? Let's see. Let's see. Because I did try that. And I believe you, Jackknife. But I had tried it, and if this is 21.68 ounces, 21.68 ounces, it didn't go up or it didn't go down, did it, Rakamas? 21.68 ounces. On the Christmas mat, which is a thick, it's almost a quarter inch thick. Here's the back part of it. It's soft and squishy. And on the hardwood cherry table, which is a good inch thick. I mean, this cherry table, you wouldn't believe it. This cherry table probably weighs like 400 pounds all on its own. One last time. One last time for Christmas. One last time. 21.68. Yep. And what Jackknife did say does make sense. And it seems like it would hold true because I have stepped on a digital scale myself on carpet and then taken the digital scale and have it on a hardwood floor, which I have, and it was different. I had a different weight, and it would make sense. Oh, I got it backwards. But either way you look at it, it's 21.68. Shows the pedal. You know, let's see. I can show you the pedal, but it's. Let me show you. But the pedal's not plugged in, Jackknife. The pedal's not plugged in. Oh man, you guys are gonna. You can't see my back. I got my T-Bird shorts on, swim trunks, but you're not gonna look at my back. There we go. There's the brake pedal, but it wasn't plugged in. Here's the brake pedal, but it wasn't plugged in. There we go. I'm not falling for that plugged in routine. Oh man. Okay. Now my phone should actually be plugged to that, but I think I got pretty good power. Did you know that I broke my phone, right, Jackknife? Did you ever see on my lives how bad it was? How bad my old phone was? I've showed this several times. Raka said she's getting sick of seeing it. I'm going to take it apart and scrap it and take all the gold and silver out of it. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That's what I was looking through and trying to use. Not anymore. Ghetto phone. The phone was only a year old. The one that's on it is I bought them both at the same exact time. Yeah, you'd seem to think I ran over it, wouldn't you? No, I had it on my lap at work. On the way going to work, I usually listen to Knuckle Bus and Numbskulls live, and then on the way home, I listen to Michael's. I think it was on the way going to work. I had it on my lap, and I was listening through my car, through my system that's in my car that the phone was paired to, and I forgot it was on my lap, and I hopped out, and it landed on the pavement. Where did I put it? It landed on the pavement, and of course, I've got a phone cover for this, and this is what I got. I got this little moon button. I love astronomy and I love the moon, but unfortunately, I had to take a little Dremel tool and cut that out so it could fit into my tripod when I use it because I have this over the top of the phone. I can actually show you now. Yeah, but it's just a soft one. It's not a hard one, but I'll clip that onto the tripod, and I usually stream with that. Yeah, it's still running. Yeah, it's still running. Still works. Oh, let's see here. Listen, give me a second here. See if I can't get it. It still works. Yeah, hold on. It's booting up. I can actually, because I got Wi-Fi connected to it, I can still actually, I can get onto my live stream and do whatever I want. I can actually still go to my mail. Of course, I did take out the Sims card out of it, and it's in the new phone. But yeah, still works. Woo! Good to see you back, Vegas. Yeah, you'd seem to think I ran over it though. Yeah. I think for my new phone, I've been using this old one right here, and hold on. Oh, it's requiring a pin because I can't show you my pin because it's the first time since I've been restarted. I got used to my fingerprint. Yeah, it still works. Beeping up. No SIMS card found, but I'm pretty sure once everything else pops up. Give me a moment. Just make sure there's no pertinent information that's going to pop up there. You were peeking, weren't you? No, not even close, Jackknife. Not even close. Oh, let's see here. Give me a second. I don't know. Maybe no recent items. There it is. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. It's slow. What the heck? Yeah, it was. It's pretty. The phone is pretty loaded up. The memory and everything. And oh boy, the newer phone is so much quicker, so much faster. But I don't know why it's taking this long. There it is. Okay, that's nothing. Let's see. View channel. Ooh, 790 subscribers. Ooh, it says so right there. Yeah. Ooh, 790 subscribers. It says so right there. See? Still works. The Sims card ain't even in it, but I think it's going off my Wi-Fi. Of course, probably half of you know that. Two, no, still wrong. Way out, way wrong. You were close to the first time. The Sims card ain't even in it, but I think it's going off my Wi-Fi. Well, I just shut that down anyways. But I guess if I could take it to somebody and have them just replace the glass, I guess I could still use it. I guess I could still use it. There's another backup, but nah. But I really do enjoy this type of phone. Oh, I got all these updates wanting to go now. No, I'm shutting it back off. I don't need it to update. Don't need it to update. Power off. Shutting her down. Yeah, replace the glass. Well, it is slightly curved because this. Besides me dropping it, that's what that happened. But what happened there is I was taking some groceries out of the back of my trunk, and I set it down on the side of the corner, and I closed I closed it in the trunk. Like I've never done that before. The good thing it was already broken. Oh, hmm. I'm gonna take your. I I don't know whether it is, but I'll take your word for it, Jackknife. 2029, 184. Yeah, I know, Raka. Imagine if I would have already replaced it and I had a brand new phone for a week and I put it there and I shut the trunk. I smashed it again. I've only smashed two phones. That's my second phone since I've ever had a cell phone that I've broken. Ever. I hope it doesn't happen again. T is the 20th letter of the alphabet. P, yeah. Me is the second. Oh, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, that's good to know. I'm going to write that number down. Thank you, Jackknife. I don't, let me see. I got to have something here. Oh, I got a big box of this Petrobond sand. I'm going to write that number down. This is the 400 grit Petrobond sand. 20, 291, 84. Thank you. Broke a flip phone once. Yeah, I've got a couple of flip phones out there that I haven't salvaged yet. I've got a few of my real old flip phones. Um, Several of them I've got to tear apart yet and take out all the silver and the gold out of them. Like I said, any electronic component, anything I have, anything that I get, I take it apart. I take the copper out of it. I take the silver out of it. I take the gold out of it. I stash it. I put it away. Oh, jackknife! Yeah, brother, you heard it. You were here for that, and you heard that really awesome sound. These huge bars of silver. There's a sound for you, Captain Clang. That's right, brother. Yeah, and here. Oh, and I was talking to earlier about different jars. Now let's see. Let's see how much I have in here. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm going to keep it right on regular troy or regular ounces because I don't know. I should be troy ounces, but this is not refined silver. But let's just keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep what I recently salvaged off from breakers. I'm going to put that on there. It's 0.24. I'm going to tear that out. Why did it go up? There it goes. Okay. Now it's minus 2.24. So I have 0.38 ounces of pure point 95 to 97% silver in that one. And this is another one that I had been working on. Now, that's the same type of vial. Yes, it is. So there's 1.83, 1.8. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry, you guys couldn't, I didn't have you zoomed in enough. From, okay, I'll redo this. It's at minus 24, 30. But I just recently did just the other day, just while waiting for Mrs. Teeber to get done work. It's 0.38 ounces. And this is the same exact type of jar. So, I mean, pill bottles, the same exact one. So it's going to weigh the same. There's 1.83 ounces in there. And I'm going to add that to that. So I got a fresh thing there. I got 2.22 ounces. And that's not Troy, but I can go to Troy, which it eventually will be when I refine it. Oops, I went all the way back. I went right past it. Is that the Troy ounces? Yeah, that's the Troy ounces. 2.02 Troy ounces. Silver breakers. And I've got multiple jars like that all over the place. But and that, I'll more than fill that several different times. And this is all you guys have seen this. I know a few of you have because right, Denny, we got the solid table. I took the solid cherry table right there, Denny. Somebody must have got a hold of me and told her I ripped off the cover, off the table, the Christmas thing. Yep, but there's the solid cherry wood right there. Your ears must have been burning. But I got 10 karat gold still in there. I got 10 karat and I got 18 karat that don't belong in there. And this is the 24 karat. This is the 24 karat stuff. That's all 24 karat. metal scrapping that I've tested. That's all 24 karat. Now that's okay. Whoops, you couldn't see that. I'm on troy ounces right now. And it's minus 0.21 troy ounces, and that goes to 0. And here's a 24 karat gold scrapping that I've done through many years of scrapping. And I have 0.74 troy ounces, 24 karat right there from metal scrapping. That other people would have probably thrown away. I gotta redo this. I wanted to go to it's 0.74 troy ounces, anyways. That's what it was. Now, I'm on troy ounces. Let's tear it out. 0.74. Yep. And I wonder what that is in just regular ounces. It doesn't matter because it's pure gold. But just for the fun of it, 0.81. That's almost an ounce of something that somebody would have thrown away to trash. Right? Sorry you're late. Yeah, that's all right, Deneen. That's all good. I just know you're waiting for the day that this table to crash, but it's never going to crash. It's never going to crash. It's tested with 250 pounds, and then with me on top of it, I'm a buck 175 pounds. And a total of that is what? 325 pounds. So it's good for another 325 pounds. The table itself has probably got to weigh by about 400 pounds, 350, 400 pounds. You got to run. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Rest of your night. See you around, brother. Thanks a lot, Vegas. Yeah, there's Jackknife. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Deneen. I turned around, took out my silver, and I jingled it around. I was talking about him earlier. You think that table probably weighs 420? Probably. You're probably right. The table probably does weigh 425 if that's what you're referring to. But I test whatever I have on here. I haven't a clue of all the copper and everything that I have on top of this table and all the silver. I probably have at least 100 pounds and metals easily. 75 to 100 pounds of metals on there. At one point in time, I calculated up to 75 pounds with the coins and the metals and the copper and the silver and everything that I had on here. I just metals. I had about 75 pounds of just metals on here. That doesn't include the fireplace back there and the other pieces I have that support that, or the Lazy Susan. It doesn't count all this other stuff, but there's quite a bit on there. Oh, my Rod stopped in here. Woo! Good to see you, oh, my Rod. Thanks for stopping in. Still not enough metals. No, but tested with 250 and me on top of it with another 175 pounds. That's 425 pounds. It's good. Jackknife knows 425 pounds of metals. More metals can go on top here. Anything before it'll collapse. Have I bought any silver lately? No, I haven't, Jackknife. I've been so busy just either just working here at the house or going to work and me to do mandatory overtime. I haven't had time to do anything. No new silver lately. Just silver salvaging breakers. I've got enough breakers to keep me busy for, oh my. If I was to sit down and start taking all the breakers apart and taking out the silver pieces off them, I got enough to keep me busy for probably about 2 months. Literally. But no, wait a minute now. Did you see the This is, I haven't even taken, have you seen this? I did buy something silver lately. Yes, I have. I lied again. I am a liar. I did buy silver. I don't know if you've seen that. It was ice cream. It was ice cream. I did buy silver. Oh, you saw it. Okay. Well, I did buy that. This was my recent and my last purchase. Uh, I know Raka seen it. Raka was here. And yes, I thought you were here, but I wasn't 100% sure. But I still had it on my desktop. I'm only taking it out once. You want to see the sword again? The Holy Lance. Yes. Yes. The Holy Lance. That was my ice cream. That was my ice cream cone. That's a sweet sword, though, isn't it? Comes in this awesome box. So I'm pretty sure it was a $5 denomination. I think the outlay in that has got to be 24 karat gold, but it's 2 ounces of silver. It's a coin referred to as a coin. That is sweet. That is awesome. I do really like that. It is. Did you see that? Were you here when I had shown that, Deneen? Yeah, it is. I got it from Spectres. Let me see if I can't. That's a real nice piece. Whoops. I don't know. I probably got it upside down. Let me look at my magnifying glass here real quick. But what it says, oh, yeah, no, I didn't have it upside down. Yes, I did. I'm trying to read it. 2024 Sammer 2024 sword, $5, 2 ounce, pure 999 AG 4. It was only how many was there? 999 of these made. Yeah, Mrs. T-Bird has long half hours. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I've gotten used to it. Rebecca. Yeah, long half hours. Exactly. Yeah, limited edition of 999. And I'm reading it. The certificate of authenticity. This was number 646 of 999. While I'm reading this, I talked to Mrs. T-Bird. Of course, we went to the Plattsburgh, the local town where I work at, where I have the variety antique shops that I frequent because we don't have any coin shops there. I'm still reading it. Yeah, it's Samoa $5, 2 ounce, 999 AG. But I had told her I wanted to stop by there, and she ended up saying that, you know, we got to go get this and get that. I said, okay, we do that afterwards. And we ended up going to the store. And by the time we did, we ended up stopping off at Texas Roadhouse and we got dinner. And then before you know it, we were already on the interstate on the way home. I never got to stop by there. And my apologies, Jackknife, because I did tell her I wanted to do a video because I promised a video. Maybe this weekend, maybe I'll stop by there and I'll do a video of it after I get done my mandatory work Saturday again. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'll take care of you, brother Jackknife. I'll get a little video out to you of that shot. Oh, I can't say. I've signed a disclosure. Disclosure. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a little tired. I can't talk anyway. A disclosure clause I've had to sign that I can't say where I work. I can tell you that I move trains I move passenger trains all over the place. I move them around by Trackmobile and by 3 different cranes that can lift up to 160 tons. One can lift up to 130, one lifts 160 tons. Um, I work for a place that has trains. Choo choo. But that's all I can say. They can't stop me from saying that. I'm a crane operator. All day long, I move trains all over the place, on the rails or in the air. Man, Jackknife, that is a bad habit, isn't it? Every single time I jingle my silver, I gotta keep playing with it. I gotta set it down. But thank you very much, everyone. Wow, it's an hour and 37 minutes. Woo! I'll give it a few more minutes and I'll probably head out of here, probably, unless there's any questions anybody wants me to answer, you want to ask, other than what old my Rod was asking that I can't answer. You throw it with a pinpoint accuracy. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Deneen. Looks like the Pirate's Treasure Cove. Yeah. Yeah, I had to, I moved a bunch of stuff back. A bunch of copper off the table to take it off. There's the Pirate's Treasure. Her she hours. Right back there, BT. The box of 90%. There's even some Canadian in there. Look at that. See that, Jigman? Oop. That one's in pretty good shape. 1959. Caribou. Woo. Well, there's no plant either, Jigman. I even got a V nickel in there. I don't know why. Yeah, it is. They are. Them are all pretty toned. I leave them right in that box. I've got more constitutional than that. Uh, that's just a little chest thing that I got way back in the day, and it came with some constitutional silver. Um, got a certificate of authenticity on it right there. It was from the American Heritage Society, and I've added to it. Just added to it, like that crystal ball. Yeah, I do too. I got a few different ones. Um, Let me see if I can't get some light behind it. I don't think you'll be able to see it in there, but that's got dragons in it. It looks really awesome. Yeah, there you go. There's a good picture. It was laser etched inside there. And you put a colored light to it, it kind of stands out. And the other one, I have another one. Oops. Where's my little stand? Where'd it go? I have another one with, what is that one? That was a kitty cat, I think. Yeah, it's a kitty cat. Well, it looks kind of funky. See my background? Reflections and stuff. Yeah, I got a bunch of different crystal balls and stuff like that. All sorts of things. There's things that I still never showed you. It could be. Oh my God, you never know. Yeah. But, a stack of American Eagles or Morgans. I don't know, forget which. Oh, no, there's the American Eagles right there. Stack of American Eagles. All different years. Nope, them are all buffaloes. Buffaloes up. Nope. There's one year of the dragon, and there's another one in there. that one. Denver Buffalo, that was not. Oh, I got to reorganize everything. Silver, silver, silver. Oops. Boy, did I really make a mess when I took that cloth off me, didn't I? I know, and I said I was going to go. Deneen even said bird's the word. Alrighty, guys. I will head out. I'll let you all guys out. It's getting late. I don't want to keep anybody up. I'm going to go try to see if I can't pull Mrs. T-Bird away from that keyboard she's working on so I can go for a swim and then I can get to bed so I can get up for about 9 o'clock in the morning. No, it's not all I got. No, I got a lot more. What? Oh, you're zoomed in too. No, there's it doesn't it just keeps on. Oh, that was a nice one. I like that one. I showed you that one before. The Yoda. These are prospectors. Them are prospectors. I got to organize everything. Maple, NRA. Uh, ooh, the ship. You saw that one. I know you saw that one because you really like that one. 2 ounce wolf in Canada. Oh, late night show and tell. You trying to keep me on? I got nothing else better to do, but except for trying to get Mrs. T-Bird. Oh, that's constitutional, Canadian constitutional, 80%. You saw that one before, Jackknife. The boat. The boat. Standing Liberty. Oh. Look at that toning on that guy right there. He never had a capsule. Hear the dragon? Oh boy, he got really toned. His brother's right here. I got them at the same time. I got them at the same time. Capsulated? Not capsulated. For over 8 months. Capsulated? Not capsulated. These are bought in the same place, same time. Astonishing. Oh, the thinker. You saw that one before. Oh. 85. Prospector. 84. Prospector. Oh. No, you just didn't see him. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Where'd he go? I got his brother here. No, where did I put him? Where did? Oh, there he is. I don't think you seen those, did you? Oh, same date, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, 8 months only. Yeah. Well, 8 or 9 months, maybe. Eh, when I first came out, when I first started my studio out here, and it was what had happened to it is why I got a little upset because if you see that wooden thing back there, I'd had it on this wooden thing right there, that wooden stain thing back there, Jackknife, and it's almost like the varnish had came off. And I talked about it before in one of my lives. If Jeff was still here, I got that from Jeff. Jeff sent me a T-Bird stalker car to Mrs. T-Bird. That's for Mrs. T-Bird. But back there, I had it on that coin display, that wooden coin display that Mrs. T-Bird had got me from Amazon. And I had it on there, and all my silver I had out on top of there, tarnished. like 10 times quicker than it should have because that's where it was. And that's some of my silver I started encapsulating. I didn't want to have that happen to. And some of my my other stuff, like some of my other buffaloes, I've cleaned them up, but not these ones. These are just specifically for you, Jacqueline. Not to have and to hold, but to listen to. I could still go on. I could keep piling it and piling it. It's still all over. There's still more back here. Oh my God! Is there more? Is there more? Is there more? Is there more? It just it'll keep coming and coming. Oh, you haven't seen that one, Jacqueline. No, you haven't. I don't think I showed you that one. The Night of the Rising Sun. Arr. Yeah, I know I'm silly. I apologize. You got to be silly. That's a sweet coin. Yeah, it is. Leave it on the desk, see how dark. Because yeah, I could. I could. I leave it on the desk, see how dark it gets. My Christmas rounds. You get a little toned. I should have had him in a capsule. Yeah, I've got to take everything out from here. My Mickey Mouses. You've seen those. My Mickey Mouses, 2018s. It's still all over. All right. Oh, my rod took off. I don't. Hey, he said, "Have a great night." I don't need to keep showing it. Alrighty. Thanks a lot. I think Deneen already headed out. Maybe, maybe not. We can do a countdown. Two of everything. Well, yeah, you gotta have two of everything, at least, except for the sword of the Holy Lance. Alrighty. Yeah, thank you, Denny. Appreciate y'all. Excuse me. I'm gonna go jump that pool so I don't fall asleep. Have a good night. Thank you, Deneen, as always. Thank you, Jackknife, as always, and also you as well, Raka. Raka Mas. Appreciate you. Peace out. You guys all have an awesome night, an awesome evening. I appreciate you stopping in here. I know we had a lot of other people that were in here. We had Vegas Decker, we had Jeff, we had Oh My Rod, and Marsh. And Marsh just showed up. Oh my God. Oh, hi, Ed Marsh. Good to see you. Renee and me was out here as well. I'm just getting ready to take off. I appreciate you. I'm out here about an hour longer than I needed to be because Mrs. T-Bird was supposed to only be a half an hour, but her half hour is like an hour and a half long, right, Raka? So I just kept going. But good night. Maybe we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. Have a good night. T-Bird out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Later. Woo! Oh, she's still hanging out. Renee.